This is the dish that made the whole world fall in love with Vietnam. But what most people don't know is up to 90% get it wrong right from the very first step. And just one small mistake, you'll never truly experience the real taste of Hanoi Bun Cha. It looks simple, just noodles, grilled pork, and dipping sauce. But in reality, it's a delicate balance between fire, seasoning, and feeling. If you do it right, every bite will make you pause just to take in the flavor. But if you do it wrong, everything turns bland, and you'll never understand why people love it so much. Today, I'll show you how to make authentic Hanoi Bun Cha. Just like a true Vietnamese chef. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy, but precise, down to every small detail. First, we start with the ingredients. The most important part of Bun Cha is not the sauce, it's the meat. You'll need about 500 grams of pork belly and 500 grams of ground pork shoulder. Never use lean meat only. That's the most common mistake, because when grilled, the meat becomes dry, tough, and loses all its natural sweetness. Pork belly, with its layers of fat, keeps the meat juicy and creates that signature aroma when grilled. Pork shoulder, with a slight texture, helps the patties stay soft, yet firm and flavorful. Next, prepare garlic and shallots, finely minced, and one essential ingredient, fish sauce. This is the soul of the entire dish. Now, we marinate the meat. Place everything into a large bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar, minced garlic, minced shallots, a little black pepper, and a bit of caramel sauce for that beautiful color when grilling. Then use your hands to mix everything well. Don't use a spoon. Use your hands, because only your hands can feel the texture and help the seasoning soak deep into the meat. You'll notice the mixture becomes slightly sticky. That means the flavors are coming together. Once done, let the meat rest, at least 1 hour. But if you have time, leave it overnight. Trust me, the difference is huge. While waiting, we prepare the dipping sauce. This decides half the flavor of Bun Cha. You need the right ratio. 3 parts water, 2 parts sugar, 1 part fish sauce. Stir well until the sugar fully dissolves. Then add garlic, chili, and a bit of vinegar. The taste must be balanced. Not too salty, not too sweet, with a light acidity to cut through the richness of the meat. Finally, add thin slices of green papaya for that crunch and extra depth of flavor. Now, back to the meat. It's ready. Start shaping small patties. Not too big, just enough to cook evenly inside while staying juicy. For the pork belly, slice it thin. Arrange everything neatly on a tray. This is the most important step. Grilling, if possible, use charcoal, because this is what creates that unmistakable aroma that no modern stove can replace. Place the meat on the grill. Listen to that sizzling sound as fat drips onto the charcoal. Smoke rises, carrying a smell that makes anyone turn their head. Flip the meat evenly. Don't burn it, but don't rush it either. You need time for the outside to char slightly while the inside stays juicy. This is when Bun Cha becomes addictive. Once done, take the meat off the grill, golden brown, with lightly charred edges, a slight shine from the melted fat. Just looking at it is enough to make your mouth water. Now we assemble the dish. Place fresh noodles into a bowl, add the grilled pork, pour in the dipping sauce. Add fresh herbs like lettuce, mint, and pickled vegetables. Everything comes together perfectly. When you take a bite, soft noodles, smoky grilled pork, rich dipping sauce, fresh herbs, all blending together, creating an experience you won't find anywhere else. And now you understand why this dish made the world fall in love with Vietnam. If you're still watching, you're probably craving it already. And that is exactly why Viet Crave exists. To bring you Vietnamese food that's not just delicious, but unforgettable. Try making this dish, and when you take your first bite, come back here and tell me how it made you feel. And don't forget, subscribe to Viet Crave to discover more Vietnamese dishes that will keep you craving for more.